All right, my lovers. We're gonna read a little tarot for fun and entertainment. Happy Tuesday. I do apologize. I totally missed yesterday. I'm in a new place, hot, sunny, and lovely, and I'm teaching most mornings. And I totally skipped over this. So we're gonna read for you 21st of January. What are the messages for anyone who stumbles upon this video? Oh dear, oh dear. Lots of major arcana and a fair bit of movement. There's the strength card. So this whole situation is requiring strength, faith. I need a little bit more clarity on that little touch. So the Magician reverse, feeling disempowered, like we don't have the tools we need. This is supported with an Empress reverse and an Ace of Cups. That immediately gave me the message of feeling out of love. So the Empress energy is a powerful energy. What's the Knight of Wands doing there? Knight of Wands reverse, don't like it. Don't like that energy. Knight of Wands would be possibly a massive distraction. A playa Hena. Ooh, okay. Well, that's kind of nice though, because the Four of Swords would be like somebody who kind of just is on the move constantly and not very committable. And this energy is being laid down, okay? So this could be part of the potency or importance of committing ourselves to a path. So the Knight of Wands, that is, to me, Knight of Wands reverse is troubling, but they're laying that energy down. So, yeah, someone is very much endeavoring to commit, come into their power and all of that. The situation out of love is moving forward, but gee whiz, it's difficult. It's sticky, it's crunchy. And the Strength card, so the Strength card here can be about laying down our burdens, okay? So it's kind of like twofold. The deeper trust and faith that we hold within, it kind of all at once can allow us to let go, allow us to release burdens, like the truth of being able to let go of stuff that weighs us down, stuff that burdens us. And it's usually to do with other people's energies, right? Like I'm carrying all these wands. Why are you carrying all those wands? It's burdensome, right? So this energy needs to be released. That Knight of Wands energy needs to be released. I would say, or I could even say that the Knight of Wands energy is like a trauma. Knight of Wands in reverse, pardon me. A Knight of Wands reverse would be like trauma energy. So that's being laid down. And there's a huge kickback coming in for some of you. There's a Ten of Pentacles, kind of out of nowhere. Ten of Pentacles. What's or this could also be, okay, releasing these past burdens, finding the strength to commit to ourselves, empower ourselves, move ourselves to calmer waters, brings reward in the Ten of Pentacles. And then at one point I did see a Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is like about manifestation, seeding, intending. So I have no doubt that there's a situation where we have been intending, we have been seeding, we have been like, we're going to create the Ten of Pentacles, or I'm going to create this thing and it's going to be successful. We've been doing the work and we've been making decisions. And it's less about mental, physical stuff. It's more about the emotion in this situation, okay? So moving forward, laying down the past. And remember, these are very general readings, right? So this could be a situation we're facing. This could be, so for example, Knight of Wands, this could be somebody you know, this could be our own personal energy, right? Like traumatized, can't commit, like moving around all the time. And then the Four of Swords, it's like laying it down to choose the Ten of Pentacles, to choose commitment, stability, creation, community. You know, there's a huge, I think, sway increasingly in our modern world of reestablishing community, and you know, certainly from my perspective, like heart-centered community, feelers, healers, invoking and creating those communities to reconnect our humanity, right? So we can live in greater harmony with the planet, have a greater sense of meaning, and sort of, I want to say, like jovial, being able to enjoy ourselves, being able to live free and be creative and all that juicy good stuff. And, you know, we recognize on the healing path, there's moments where that can just feel like a million miles away or totally impossible. But this is a wish fulfillment here. So this is like getting ourselves to a place where we feel lucky. For some of you, again, it's actually more about coming away from the grind, or coming away from like working. It's almost like the work has been done, seeds have been planted, and the decision has been made. And now we got to feel lucky about it to move forward, and you know, to have that commitment to our faith. For some of you, this is a lover situation. This is to do with love, but it's also very much to do with expansion and balancing our personal energies. It's a balancing act, right? We see a circle of a zodiac wheel, and we know that each sign represents something and that it opposes a sign. But the oppositions are working in tandem, right? To evolve us, to endeavor to guide us to the higher expressions. I think constantly that's the part of the progression of the zodiac. We talk a lot about the Aquarian age and how the Aquarian age is ushering these great expansions of our consciousness, right? Which are, to me, leading into that greater harmony, expression, dominion over our bodies, right? So we're not so reliant on these external systematic control patterns. So Ganesh has come through. It did come up in the reverse, which is kind of making me think that some of you might feel a bit threatened, or oh, actually this came up recently, like protection. Ganesha is very much to me about a protector, but also somebody that like helps us move through blocks, right? The elephant energy, like strong, powerful, can bust through things, but there's a protective energy. So holding our dreams dear to us and visioning the life we want to live is truly like part of us getting to that point. And yet as we move toward it, there's often stuff we need to release. Burdens, old things from the past, traumas from the past, they need to be laid down to feel good enough to embrace the Ten of Pentacles kind of life, right? There's some balancing here. This is more than likely regarding, we could say love or self-love, just our own personal lives being more joyful, fulfilled, and abundant. But most of us, you know, are working with other people in our lives. So, and again, with Ganesh, it's like you might need to invoke those protection qualities. All right, my lovers, that's the January 21st reading for you. Feel free to check out Ulta Love, where you can get some merch. I've got this one on today. Merchandise for all y'all dreamy lovebirds. And you can check out the courses. There's a Patreon community, and my book, The Fearless Life Guide. Feel free to check all that out. Feel free to share. I really appreciate when people share the content and the brand with friends and family and stuff. It's really, really meaningful to me. And one day we'll do a deep dive in a story time of the journey. And otherwise, have y'all a fantastic day. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace out.